or get a gift certificate from Dunham's. Our big names bring you in, our guaranteed low prices bring you back. Michael Jordan's head almost hit the backboard.
Well, I believe that question has been answered. Now, some say that the reason for this is that it's got to be the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. It's got to be the shoes. It's all well and good to believe this way, but being that I'm a little more partial to the jersey, I got to say, it's got to be the jersey. 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 I mean, let's think about this. When you see the shots of the athletes tying their shoes, what do they have on first? The jersey. Got to think about that. So I say it's got to be the jersey. Of course, everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, but it's got to be the jersey.
Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up. It's good! At the buzzer! Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago!
What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. Mighty Fan time, and I can't believe it's already Volume 3 of my the series, Mighty Fan's Hardwood Heat Throwback Pickup Series. Anytime I get, throwback basketball jerseys or basketball jerseys in general, I'll be making this as part of the series. Like I said, I wanted to step up my throwback basketball NBA game starting this year, and I've gotten some great additions to the collection already, and I was just able to add a couple more to the fold, and this is a special edition of this series, my Jordan edition, because I figured I would share with you the viewer my MJ, jersey collection, because obviously the recent two that I got are Michael Jordan jerseys. They're his rookie year, 1984 Chicago Bulls home and away, so I did the M. Diddy thing, and shout out to M. Diddy. I got the set, home and away. Now they're Nike, they're swingman jerseys, they're not authentic or, Mitchell and Ness or anything like that, but, they were what I was able to afford, and I'm still happy to get them. I mean, even though they're not the authentics or anything like that, I don't really care. I just wanted those style Jordan Bulls jerseys for a long time, and I'm glad I finally got the matching set. So I will be sharing those in this video, and I'm also going to be sharing a couple of the other Jordan jerseys that I own, including the one you're seeing here, which is the first one I ever owned, the old replica champion jersey from back in the days when he was playing. Michael Jordan's probably one of my all-time favorite players. I mean, he was one of my first favorite athletes growing up. I mean, I'm 32 now, so most people my age know what I'm talking about. Obviously, we all watched him. If you're my age, you definitely, watched him play. And whether you were a fan of his or didn't like him or whatever, I know not a lot of Knicks fans weren't very fond of him, but Spike Lee included, hey, what can you do? He was, there were some good teams back then. But yes, I've, it's well documented here on YouTube. I was a big Bulls fan, back in the day when in his heyday there, and just, I just was mesmerized by that team. So I still do follow them. Of course, not over my Sixers. That's my number one, but right there is the Bulls. And I'm wearing, circa the 90s, I got this an old shooting shirt they wore back in the day, so I thought I'd pull that one out for this video. That's right. Yeah. You're a fan when you have the shooting shirt. And I got my hat there, and but yeah, so I thought I'd make this a special edition of my MightyFan's Hardwood Heat Throwback Pickups series, the Jordan edition. So hope you guys enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get right to the merchandise, and here we go. Okay, so the first jersey I want to share with the viewers in the Michael Jordan collection that I have is, this is one of my oldest Michael Jordan jerseys. This is my old replica champion Michael Jordan jersey that I got many years ago when he was still playing as a member of the Bulls. Jersey from my youth, but it still fits me, so happy to say that. But this is probably one of the more iconic Michael Jordan, style jerseys that Bulls jerseys, because so many, things, historically have happened for him in this particular style jersey. Of course, he won the dunk contest back in the day. He got the game-winning bucket against the Cavs in the playoffs. He got the game-winning bucket against the Jazz in the finals. His last shot made as a Bull was in this particular style jersey. It's that red away jersey, and more of that pronounced Bulls on the front. Whereas the early years it was Chicago, that scripted Chicago. You'll be seeing that one later. But there you go. Got the jock tag down there. Again, this is the champion replica version, but still a very nice jersey. Screen printed on numbers. Heat pressed, rather, I should say. Heat pressed. I gotta still learn that lingo. But there you go. Let's get a shot of the back. You'll notice on the back, it has that block letter, Jordan. And in the early days, it was just the single white letter to, Jordan on the back, not that block lettering with the black and white. It was just a single layer white Jordan. You'll see that later. More about that later, but there it is, Jordan 23. So yeah, that's my early champion replica Michael Jordan jersey. It might be a replica, but it's still a very nice jersey. I'm still glad that I have it, and I'm glad that it still fits. And I know that Mitchell and Ness made this version, their own versions of this jersey. They made a couple of them, and I haven't gotten around to getting any of the Mitchell and Ness Michael Jordan jerseys. I don't know if I ever will, but I have seen them. They are very nice, but I have my own Michael Jordan jerseys to this point, so whether or not I get the Mitchell and Ness version someday, we'll just have to wait and see. And here is my Nike Swingman Washington Wizards Michael Jordan jersey. It's a real sweet jersey. I really like this one. Obviously, his best days were with the Bulls, but he did spend that little time in Washington as a Wizard. And I actually got this jersey, I think it was his first year there, and I picked this up from a local sporting goods store, those years ago. Still fits, and it's a pretty neat conversation piece, actually. But yeah, this is the away blue Washington Wizards Michael Jordan jersey. And I like the little detail on this jersey with that moon there for the the dot over the I in Wizards. That 23, and then there's the Nike. There's the jock tag. Very nice jersey. I know a couple of the other jersey heads have a Wizards Michael Jordan jersey in their own collections, or Bullets, I should say. They have the Bullets ones. I don't have that one yet, but to this point, I should say. Don't know if I'll ever pick that one up or not, but I do have, like I say, his Wizards jersey here. Let's just see the back. There it is. Jordan 23 with a little black trim going down the side. Only on the one side, I believe. I don't want to misspeak here. Yep, only on the one side. I thought so. So there it is, my Nike Swingman Washington Wizards Michael Jordan jersey. So there you go. It's part of my own Michael Jordan collection, the jersey collection, I should say. Okay, so here is the Nike Swingman circa, replica, I should say, circa 1984-85 jersey. And, I should also say this was a style they wore for a good part of the early years that Michael Jordan was a Bull. And probably my all-time favorite Michael Jordan jersey, because when I was young, I had I think everyone my age probably had a Michael Jordan poster in their room at some point, and I was one of them. And I had a poster of him actually wearing this same jersey. Well, not this same jersey, but you know what I mean, the same jersey style. So it was an early years Michael Jordan poster. And I always liked that style, that Chicago scripted style. And real classic jersey. I know a couple of the other jersey heads own this particular jersey. Well, not this particular one. They actually own the authentic version of it. But I have the Swingman version, but still a very sweet jersey. Really glad to have gotten it. And again, you see that, you know, scripted Chicago in the front. And it's a Swingman again, so it's single stitched there on the front of the jersey in that 23 as well. And there you see the jock tag. Take a good look at that. Pretty cool. And again, it's a Nike Swingman jersey. And let's get the shot of the back. There it is. It's that single-stitched white Jordan on the back. Of course, later they would switch to the double-stitched, you know, black and white name on the back to match the numbers. I want to say they started doing that, if memory serves me correct, in the '93 season when they beat the Suns in the finals. I believe that's when they started going more to that block lettering, the black and white that you saw in that champion replica that I have, the red champion replica Bulls jersey that I have. But there you see the 23 and the Jordan. Now, again, the early days, this was how they wore their names on the back. That, again, that single stitched white on the back. So I was kind of nitpicky about that. Wanted to make sure it had that single stitched white, you know, named Jordan on the back, because that is how they wore it, you know, back in the day. So there you go. So yeah, there it is. There is the rookie year, 1984, Michael Jordan away red throwback. And I guess like our fellow Jersey head M. Diddy likes to do, I had to get the matching set, the home and away. So shout out there to M. Diddy. Yeah, I had to get the home and away versions of the rookie year 1984 Nike Swingman, but still, very nice jersey just the same for the Michael Jordan rookie year jersey. And this is the home white version of that jersey. And you'll notice the Bulls is a little smaller than it was in later years on the front of the jersey, and the 23 off to the side like it is on the away red version with that scripted Chicago in the front. This is how they wore it back in 84. And then, you know, again, some of those early years that Jordan was with the Bulls. And you got the jock tag down there. And I know that Mitchell and Ness made this jersey just last year. They made their own version of this jersey, but the problem with that is that they only made it in a size 44. You know, and it was, you know, it was a neat little thing for them to do because that's the size he wore his rookie year. The problem with that, though, is that I can't wear a size 44. You know, I wear at least an XL. So I wouldn't have been able to fit in that jersey, and well, I've always said I buy jerseys to wear, so if I can't wear it, I'm not buying it. But so I went out and I picked up the Nike Swingman version of it, but still a very nice jersey in my opinion. Just a very nice one. I know that the Mitchell and Ness version has the screen print on the front, and this is stitched, and they did wear screen print back in the day, but you know, I can live with that. And I know the authentic versions of this, it's screen print and all, but, you know, I still like the jersey. I still think it's a sweet jersey. And let's get the back.
And I did see the Mitchell & Ness version at the Super Bowl sale this year, and I really liked it, but again, it was only in the size 44. And I also saw the 1985 All-Star Game Michael Jordan jersey at that store too, but that was too small for me. Otherwise, I probably would have walked home, but I probably would have, gotten that one as well as part of my purchases at the Mitchell & Ness store for that sale. And there you see the back, the Jordan 23. And again, the name Jordan single-stitched, not that block lettering like they were later on in his career with the Bulls, but that's that single-stitch Jordan on the back, and that 23. Single layer, I should say, Jordan on the back. I'm still learning the lingo, guys. You gotta bear with me. So yeah. So those are the home and away versions of the 1984 rookie year Michael Jordan Nike, the Nike Swingman versions, but still two very nice jerseys, and I'm very glad to have them in the collection.